Okay, documenting the expedition settings prior to switching over to Expedition 4D. I'll probably leave this version installed, but ultimately should remove it. So here we go. Most important is obviously the instrument connectivity. So here we have we got a COM3, a network 0, a network 1. I'm not sure all three of these are actually active in their utilization. In fact, this Expedition UDP, that may have been experimentation trying to get the Expedition data to push out over the Wi-Fi. Looks to me like probably the WebSocket is the primary, but then we've also got this COM3. So let's see, let's head over here to, well, let's take a look at COM3. I mean, obviously there's going to be no raw data coming over. I'm not on the boat right now. So none 4808, none 10. Oh, that's the boat, right? Yep. And then settings. There's nothing in here. Well, actually, there's a correct for heel, and the true wind calculation is clicked. That was for the COM3. That doesn't appear to be used. Okay, in the BNG WebSocket, most likely this is it. It's saying H5000 WebSocket, WebSocket 192.168.0.2, port 2053. Why am I reading this off? Just to basically make myself check everything. Again, obviously no raw data because I'm not connected. So flipping over to the WebSocket, custom, BNG polars, alternating, Expedition calcs, network 1. Wait a minute, did that say Ventus before? Anyways, Expedition settings. Ventus Expedition UDP 192.168.0.255, port 5010, transmitting on port +1. Expedition settings. Okay, well, let's make a note of this. So we've got receiving AWA, AWS, COG, current drift set, depth, heading roll, latitude, longitude, SOG, trim pitch, TWA, TWD, TWS, and Expedition settings on the transmit side. I've got AWA, AWS, depth, I've got heading, I have heel, I have latitude, I have ley line bearing, ley line distribution on port, on starboard, ley line distance, ley line time on port, ley line time on starboard, longitude, magnetic variation, mark bearing, mark range, mark time, next mark AWA, AWS, next mark bearing, next mark range, time on port, time on starboard time, next mark TWA, opposite tack, polar boat speed, percentage sail mark, sail next mark, SOG, start bias length, start distance below line, start line square wind, start time to burn. So all this stuff is being transmitted. Okay, well, I'm not sure that this is actually taking place and how it's taking place. Start time to gun, start time to line, start time to port, start time to starboard, target boat speed, target TWA, trim pitch, TWA, TWD, TWS, VMC, VMC percent, VMG, VMG percent, so all those things are Network 1, Ventus, Expedition, UDP, Expedition Settings, Expedition Transmit Filter. All right. So COM 3 again, settings there. We got basically nothing. Got network 0 is the WebSocket. Network 1. All right. I don't think there's anything else I'm really going to want to or need to document. Well, maybe I should just go ahead and do this local time, okay, whatever, Fahrenheit, whatever, accept GPS from DLL. Right. And I can obviously go through all this stuff and do my normal thing. I'm just looking to see if there's anything that I might somehow have a gap on. What is Vesper AIS? I'm wondering about that. All right. Charts, right. All good. That's all good. I know what I've got there. There's no unknowns for me. Alarms, alternating, user. There's nothing. Channels. On the channels here, there's no damping stuff being thrown on those. I've just got, this is all default stuff, I believe here. All the display precision digits, okay, all good. User channels. All right, user channels. Not look like we have anything going on. Racing. Yeah, boat length 15.85, 15.8. Yeah. Boat width, starboard lay line time to burn. Set start time. Timer roll minutes. Alright, so we've got a bunch of options here. Ping marks at bow. Alright. Predictor lines. Switch to start display at gun. Release held wind at gun. Release held current gun. Use time to line ends. Use reaching time to line. Use port lay line times. Use starboard lay line times. Okay. I'm not big on much other than a nice simple Vanderbilt kind of start and be within a few boat lengths of the line for distance race of 3,000 miles. Let's see what, that's just my weather files I got in there, yep, okay. Tides, nothing funky or weird in here. Optimal routing, there's nothing going on here that I'm not all over. Alright. Well, we'll make sure we don't have anything weird put in there, like taking us not where we want to go. Clearly we don't want to go upwind in 50 knots, but we may not want to have that value there. if it takes us on a big ass route around what might be modeled that we might otherwise be, you know, faster to be under storm jib and no main or whatever. Okay. Right. Applications, looking around here. Strip chart. Okay, well, true wind speed, true wind direction, true wind angle, polar boat speed as a percentage, and VMC is what somebody has loaded up here. Or what was loaded up. Not sure that's all what we need. Alright, exiting strip chart, going back around here to look. Alright, this is all my stuff I've been playing with. You know, I wonder if I want to let's send that as a CSV table out to course export. Or 2019 final. And also send it as a GPX. Yeah. Put in the same folder. I'll just okay. Just checking to see if there's anything that's been getting done that's different than what I do, or that what I might not know. And there's mostly just really documenting those instrument settings so that I don't have the nerves of thinking I screw something up and spend hours trying to sort out something simple. Alright, so we're going to call this recording done. And system settings documented. I'll do maybe a few screenshots also.